सदाशिवसमारम्भाम् शङ्कराचार्यमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्ताम् वन्दे गुरुपरम्पराम्। ॐ सहना भवतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः। अखण्डं सच्चिदानन्दम् अवाङ्मनसगोचरम् आत्मानमखिलाधारम् आश्रयेभीष्टसिद्धये अर्थतोऽप्यद्वयानन्दान् अतीतद्वैतभानतः गुरूणाराध्यवेदान्त सारं वक्ष्ये यथामति। So after seeing adhyasa in tat padartha, the superimposition on tat padartha, the meaning of the word tat. Now tvam padartha adhyasa, adhyasa on tat padartha, tvam padartha is being talked about. In simple words, the misconception about the self entertained by different philosophers. Ordinary people, those who are not exposed to inquiry, they will definitely commit mistakes. But even the philosophers, after some thinking, also they commit mistakes. And their mistaken views, wrong views about the self, which implies the superimposition of various ideas on the self, that is being described. And last we were saying, Bauddhatu, Prabhakara Tarkikautu, Anyontarah Atma Anandamayaha Ityadi Shrutehe Buddhyadinam Ajnane Layadarshanat Aham Ajnaha Aham Ajnani Ityadi Anubhavacha Ajnanam Atma Iti Vadataha. So far, the mistaken views about Atma are Putraha Atma, one; Sthula Shariram Atma, the second; then Indriyani Atma, the third; Pranaha Atma, fourth; Manaha Atma, sixth. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then seventh Bauddha, this Shanika Vijnana Atma. Then Prabhakara Tarkiko, this they are telling Ajnana Atma. So 3, 6, 7th view we are seeing. Alright. What is their view? They say that Ajnanam Atma. Atma is Ajnana Swarupa. Jnanam comes to Atma. Atma by itself is devoid of Jnanam. Jada. Ajnanam means it is Jada. By itself it is Jada, Ajnana Rupa, not Dana Rupa. And for that they give one Shruti support. Anyontara Atma Anandamayaha. Anyaha, other than this Vijnanamaya. Antaraha, interior to Vijnanamaya, is the Atma which is Anandamaya. Atma which is other than Vijnanamaya, interior to Vijnanamaya, is Anandamaya. Or Anandamaya which is Anyaha, Antaraha is Atma. And Anandamaya word describes the state of Atma in deep sleep state, where happiness is there, but happiness is characterized by this state of ignorance. So Atma is Anandamaya means what? Ajnanamaya. As we saw yesterday, ignorance is bliss and Atma is bliss in deep sleep state. Therefore, Atma is Ajnanam. See, bliss means that intense happiness. What they mean is that bliss word we don't use in the context of the nature of Atma. When we translate Satchit Ananda, we don't say existence, consciousness, bliss. But in the context of the Sushupti, if they use the word bliss, it is okay. We generally don't use, we will say happiness. But if they use the word bliss, there we will not dismiss. Because what they mean is intense or very deep experience of happiness. Okay. So, and since there is an expression, ignorance is bliss, I am using that. Generally we don't use the word bliss because it can create misleading. It can create misunderstanding. Alright, so Atma Anandamaya means Atma is Ajnanamaya. Shruti says this. Second is Buddhyadinam Ajnane Laya Darshanat. Buddhi, Ahankara, all of them are Laya. They have Laya, means resolution. So Darshanat means because of the observation. Because of the observation of dissolution of buddhi, etc. Ajnane, in Ajnana. In Sushupti, what is the state? Ajnanam. What is that? Ajnanam. And in that Sushupti state, all buddhi, indriya, manaha, all are resolved. And all are resolved, and what remains is Ajnanam. Therefore, Ajnanam is Atma. When everything is resolved and what remains should be Atma, and all are resolved, Buddhyadi are resolved in Ajnanam, therefore Ajnanam is Atma. So Buddhyadinam Ajnane Laya Darshanat. Again we connect with what? Ajnanam Atma. Atma Anandamaya Ityadi Shrutehe Ajnanam Atma. Then Ajnane Laya Darshanat. Buddhyadinam Ajnane Laya Darshanat. Ajnanam Atma. And one more, not only with reference to Sushupti we can say, even our Jagrata Avastha we have got this experience. What? Aham Ajnaha. Janati iti Ajnaha. Na janati iti Ajnaha. I am ignorant. We keep saying I am Ajnaha. I am ignorant person. And it shows what? That I am of the nature of ignorance. And aham ajnani, ajnanam asti yasya sa ajnani, or nagdani ajnani, I don't have knowledge, or I have ignorance as by nature. Ityadi anubhavat, because of the experience that I am ignorant. What does it prove? Ajnanam atma. Iti vadataha. They say Ajnanam is Atma. Ajnanam is the nature of Atma. Jnanam comes and Jnanam goes. What is capital? Ajnanam. So your capital, your nature is Ajnanam. Jnanam comes and it goes. Alright. And here one reading is there. Ajnaha aham, Jnani aham. Not Ajnani. Ajnana, Ajnaha aham, Jnani iti. Aham Jnani iti. So I am Jnani, I am the Ghatak Jnani, Patak Jnani. That Jnani, it also is conveying this idea. What? That Aduna Jnanam asti mama. Ataha aham Jnani. Now Jnanam has come. And therefore, Jnanam and Atma has got Bheda. And therefore what? Jnanatmanoho dharmi bhavena Bheda. Jnanam has come and Jnanam goes away. So right now I am Jnani, and with reference to something else I am not Jnani. And therefore, Jnanam is incidental. Ajnanam is my basic feature. That also is proved even by Jnani. Ityadi anubhavacha. So whether you say I am Ajnani or you say I am Jnani, both are proving what? You are Ajnani. Your nature is Ajnana Rupa only. इत्यादि अनुभवाच्च अज्ञानम आत्मा इति वदतः प्राभाकर तार्किको. The logician, Tarkika means logician, and Prabhakara, the Purva Mimamsaka, they are saying this. And that is why in Nyaya, Jnanam is considered to be guna. Means what? Atma by itself is there. So Jnanam comes as a guna. And Jnanam may not come, but still Atma will continue. And therefore, Atma by itself is Jada, Ajnani. Iti vadataha. Alright. Now the next view. Bhattahatu Prajnanaganaha eva anandamayaha Ityadi shrutehe Shushupto prakasha prakasha sadbhavat Mam aham na janami Ityadyanubhavacha Ajnanopahitam chaitanyam atma Iti vadati. Bhattaha. Bhatta means Kumarila Bhattasya Anuyayi. The follower of Kumarila Bhatta is called Bhatta. He is saying what? He says Ajnanopahitam Chaitanyam Atma. Atma is consciousness, but having the upadhi, having the intrinsic feature of Ajnanam also, ignorance. So consciousness conditioned by ignorance is the nature of Atma. And for them, upadhi is not mithya, upadhi is satyam. So Ajnana Rupa Satya Upadhi Upahitam Chaitanyam is Atma. So what they want to say, the Jada Jadatpakaha Atma. Atma is Jada Jadatpaka, Ajnana Rupa, Prakasha Rupa also, and Aprakasha Rupa also. It's a combination. Like for this photon they say, it is a wave also and it is particle also. So Ubhayatpakaha. And similarly, Atma, they are telling Ubhayatmakaha. Both Jada, 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 Jada. So similarly, Ajnanopahitam Chaitanyam iti vadati. And for that they give Shruti. Prajnana Ganaha eva Anandamayaha. So Prajnana Ganaha means in Sushupti also, Atma remains as the lump of Prajnanam, knowledge. So Prajnana Gana implies that there is knowledge, and Ananda, Anandamayaha implies there is ignorance also. We have seen Ananda Maya means Ananda characterized by ignorance, and therefore both are there. Prajnana Gana Prakasha and Anandamaya Aprakasha, both are there. Ityadi Shrutehe. And Anandamaya, from that also this one Vidvat Manoranjanikara says Prachuryarte Mayadanta Nirdeshat Ishadananda Swabhavata Api Dravya Krita Atmani Gamyate. Means it is said Anandamaya. It means it has got Ishadanandata, little Ananda. And from that, and little Ananda is the nature of Dravya, material. So matter amsh also is there, Jada amsh also is there, and Prajnana Gana, Chetana aspect also is there. Whatever way you see, Prajnana Gana indicates the Chetana Swarupa, Chaitanya Swarupa. Anandamaya indicates that Achetana Swarupa. This is how they think. Vedanti doesn't take it that way. Vedanti says, we are going to say that in Sushupti also, Atma continues to be Chaitanya Matra Swarupa. Ajnanam does not touch consciousness. So, tamasah paramuchyate. Atma continues to be devoid of, free from ignorance in all states. Okay. But they say that Anandamaya indicates Ajnanam, Prajnanagana indicates Jnanam. Therefore what? Ajnanopahita Chaitanyam Atma. And another one, this Shruti. Then Shushuptau Prakasha 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 Sadbhavat. In Sushupti both are there. Prakasha, awareness is there. Aprakasha, ignorance also is there. How do you say Prakasha is there? Because when we wake up, there is a Paramarsha. So we have Paramarsha that Sukham Aham Aswapsam. Paramarsha means recollection. So recollection of experience is there. And recollection is possible when experience was there. Experience is possible when awareness is there. And therefore, in Sushupti, Prakasha is there. Awareness is there. Without awareness, experience is not possible. Without experience, recollection is not possible. But recollection is there. Therefore, experience is there, awareness is there. And Aprakasha also is there. Because one part of my recollection is what? Na kinchid avedisham. There is a recollection of ignorance. Therefore, ignorance also is there and awareness also is there. That is said here, Prakasha, Prakasha, Sadbhavat. So in Sushupti, Prakasha is there and Aprakasha also is there. And that must be my nature, because what happens in Sushupti, when other external factors are gone, what I remain is my nature. And what my nature is? Prakasha and Aprakasha. Prakasha indicated by the Paramarsha. The very presence of Paramarsha implies Prakasha. And the content of Paramarsha, Aham kinchit na kinchit avedisham, that it implies Aprakasha. And therefore what? Ajnana upahitam chaitanyam. Alright. Then somebody may say, but this is what you are talking about only in Sushupti. So in Sushupti I am Ajnana upahitam chaitanyam. In Jagrat Swapna Avastha I may be different. He says no. Even in Jagrat and Swapna, you are, especially in Jagrat, also you are appreciating this Prakasha, Prakashatmakam, Atma Tattvam. How? Mam aham na janami. I do not know myself. So here, this Mam aham na janami is ityadi anubhavat, because of this experience. What? Ajnanopahitam chaitanyam. So this experience that I do not know myself implies that Atma is of the nature of awareness and also Atma is of nature of ignorance. How? Because when I say Mam aham na janami, I do not know me. One who says I do not know me, is it evident or not? It is evident. But what is the experience? I do not know me. Means me is fraught with ignorance. I am evident, but at the same time, the object of my experience, Mam, is fraught with ignorance. Therefore, Mam aham na janami implies what? That I am of the nature of Chaitanyam and I am of the nature of Ajnanam also. So, Jnaya Drishtya, we are seeing that it is fraught with ignorance. And Nata, I am telling, so I am evident. So, I am telling Mam aham na janami. What really I am, I do not know. So, I am fraught with ignorance and I am also aware, evident, to say that Mam aham na janami. Alright. And another way also, we can establish Prakasha in this experience. When I say Mam aham na janami, so me is fraught with ignorance. But am I aware of ignorance or not? Yes. So ignorance also is fraught with me and knowledge also is fraught with me. I am fraught with both. Therefore what? Ajnana, prakasha, prakasha sadbhavat. I know that I don't know. So implies what? Knowledge also, ignorance also. Therefore what? I am what? Ajnanopaitam chaitanyam. Jada jadatmakaha atma. Iti vadati. In this manner, this Bhattaha, the follower of Kumarila Bhatta, says. Alright, next. Aparaha Bauddhaha Asad eva idamagre asit Ityadi shrutehe Sushuptau sarva bhavat Aham sushuptau na asam iti Uthitasya swabhava paramarsha vishayanubhavaccha Shunyam atma iti vadati. Aparaha Buddha, another Buddhist. Why he says Aparaha? Because one Buddha we already seen, Buddha, not Buddha, Buddha. Aparaha Buddha, another Buddhist. Because earlier also Buddha was there. He is a Kshanika Vijnanavadi, Yogachara we call. Yogachara Matavalambi. This is Madhyamika. Earlier was Kshanika Vijnanavadi Buddha and now Madhyamika, Shunyavadi Buddha. So Buddha has got four. Sautrantrika, Vaibhashika, Yogachara and Madhyamika. These are four varieties. They have got so many divisions. But this is one division based on how they look upon the Jagat, etc. So here Aparo Buddha, Madhyamika, Shunyavadi. Kim vadati? Shunyam Atma iti vadati. He says the Madhyamika, nihilist, English is called nihilist. Vadati, he says Shunyam Atma, void, zero is Atma, nothingness is the self. Iti in this manner vadati. And for that he gives Shruti Anubhava Pramanam. What is Shruti? Asadeva idamagre asit. In Chandogya, Asadeva idamagre asit. Asad alone was there before creation. Agre means before creation. Idam, this Jagat was Asad alone. Shruti says Ityadi Shrutehe. But he doesn't see that part. Immediately after the next mantra, Katham asataha asajjayet. They are dismissed. So Puropaksha, Shruti is presenting the Puropaksha's view and that is taken as a Siddhanta by them. And this is Shruti says. Alright. So Asadeva idamagra asit ityadi Shrutehe. In Taittiriya also it comes Asadva idamagra asit. But there Asat has got the meaning of Vyakta. So sometimes the word Asat is used in the sense of Avyakta, and that is taken by this Buddhist Shruti and they interpret in the sense of Shunyam. So Asadeva idamagra asit ityadi Shrutehe Shunyam Atma means Atma sarva bhava rupaha na dravya bodhatmakaha. Is neither matter nor it is consciousness. It is sarva bhava rupaha. It is in the form of absence of everything. Pujya Swamiji used to say, he said, you go to philosophy at least having some I. You are there and you are your capital. And that capital also you lose when you go to Buddhist. He said, you are also not there. So totally zero. From hero you become zero. You wanted to become hero, Brahman, and you end up becoming zero. So that's how they say. But some people say that no, they mean zero means Brahman only. That Pujya Swamiji's argument is that. He said, If you say that they mean zero means Brahman, then they are talking about Vedanta. And why they are telling themselves to be a separate Buddhist? The Buddhism should be just merged, is just a way of presenting Vedanta only. Why they should present it as a separate view? No, but Vedanti can merge into Buddhism. Why should they do? Because Vedanta was first. The second should merge into the first. First should not merge into the second. So generally people have pressure to prove that what they have been thinking is right. I was in Buddhism for 20 years. So I was not a fool. Swamiji, they are telling the same thing. I have not intellectual honesty to tell that Swamiji, I did not see the fallacy. So I will say, no, Swamiji, they are telling the same thing. Not same thing. And you may try to establish their view using the logic given by Vedanta. The tools of Vedanta is used to establish the view of some of the tools used for establishing what they are saying. Therefore, it requires a lot of blessings to have that intellectual honesty and being exposed to the right sampradaya. Otherwise, people do not know even the difference. Puja Swamiji, some people used to say, Swamiji, what you are telling, the same thing that Acharya, that master is telling. Modern master who has never learned Vedanta. And he is telling the same thing, Swamiji. Puja Swamiji used to just slap on my face. Anyway, so they are telling Shunyam Atma. And Puja Swamiji used to say, he said Atma is zero, Moksha is zero, and for that you have to follow 683 rules. Something they have got many rules. What you have to become zero only. Anyway, so Shunyam Atma. But they are considered to be Prathama Malla among the Nastika. Finally, we have to defeat them because they are also telling the word is Mithya. The Jagat is Mithya, they are telling. Jiva Bhava is Mithya. But they have got a Jamban problem. So they were one step ahead. Atma also is Mithya. We were telling Anatma is Mithya, Atma is Satya. They say Atma also is Mithya. Anatma is Mithya, Atma is Mithya. So what is Satya? Zero is Satya. Jamban problem. Alright. So Shunyam Atma. They are the Prathama Malla in Nastika. Who is the Prathama Malla in Nastika?
Bhagavan described in 7th chapter,
Sankhya are the Prathama Malla in Nastikas. So we have got two sets of teams we have to handle. So Nastika among them, one by one. Finally, Prathama Malla is Bauddha. Shunyavadina Bauddha. Okay. Now, how many views? 7 views, no? 2, 4, 8 views. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 views, no? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 9 views. Okay. The 10th will be Tattva Dashamahatvamasi. 9. सब लोग 9 के चक्कर में है. So everybody is in this 9. Aham Navamah Eva. Nasti Dashamaha. Okay. So 9 views are given. And now Acharya says all of them. Okay, one more is there. Sushuptau Sarva Bhavat. One is Shruti. Other is Sushuptau Sarva Bhavat. Since there is Sarva Abhava, absence of everything in Sushupti. Therefore what? Shunyam Atma. And how do you say that in Sushupti there is Sarva Bhavaha? This is our Paramarsha. Aham Sushuptau Nasam. In Sushupti I was not there. Many people may say like this. I was not there in Sushupti. If they say like this, then we have to reduce their 25-30 years of life from that, the total span. Because I was not there. So that should be minus. So how did you live? How many years you lived? So we have to minus that many years. I was not there. So Shushupto na asam. In fact, one person told in Rishikesh, he said, Swamiji, I experienced that. I was not there in that. That experience, I was not there. So, people may have got all kinds of funny notions. And one of them is Sushupti, I was not there. He considered as a valid experience. And Sushupto aham nasam iti uthitasya swabhava paramarsha vishayanubhavacha. Because of the anubhava, Vishaya means regarding, paramarsha, recollection, about what? Swabhava, one's absence. So because of the experience regarding the recollections of one's own absence. Whose experience it is? Uthitasya. A person who gets up, he says what? Aham shushupto na asam. In Sushupti I was not there. This is the anubhava. And this anubhava is related to our recollection. This anubhava is referring to this recollection. Recollection of what? Swa-abhava, one's own absence. Or paramarsha can be translated as reference. So the experience related to the reference of one's own absence. Means when a person gets up, he has the experience according to Buddha that in Sushupti I was not there. And this experience which is dealing with the recollection of one's own absence proves what? Shunyam Atma. I was not there. Jagat was not there, of course. Already told. I also was not there. And so we have a recollection which is referring to the experience of one's own absence. Means I experience what? He doesn't see the contradiction. There was an experience of absence of myself. But there must be some experience, sir. He doesn't recognize that. So Swabhava Paramarsha Vishayanubhavacha Shunyam Atma. So one is Shruti, another is Sushupto Sarvabhavat, second, and third is Aham. So Sarvabhavat is second. We need not connect with the third. Sushupto Sarvabhavat, second. Because of the absence of everything in Sushupti. And third is the Anubhava, which is dealing with the reference or the recollection of one's own absence. So Shrutehe Shunyamatma, Sushupto Sarvabhavat Shunyamatma, and Aham Sushupto Na Asam Iti Anubhavacha Shunyamatma. So three bases are given. Sushupto Sarvabhavat, what is the basis for that? Same Paramarsha. In Sushupti na kinchid avedisham. I did not find anything. It is what? Sushupto Sarvabhava. So there is a Paramarsha that in Sushupti nothing was there. And in Sushupti even I was not there. That's what Buddhists say. Generally people don't say I was not there, but there is a feeling I was not there. People may have that feeling. And so based on that also Shunyam Atma. So three bases, Shruti and Sarvabhava Vishayaka Paramarsha and Atma Bhava, Swabhava Vishayaka Paramarsha. Based on that, Shunyam Atma iti vadati. Okay. Now, having presented 9 views, now Acharya says, Etesham Putradinam Anatmatvam Uchyate. Anatmatvam, the status of being non-self, of whom? Putradinam, Putra etc. Here Putra Adi Padena, Sthula Sharira, Indriya, Prana, Mana, Buddhi, then Ajnana and Shunya. All of them are Anatma. Or Ajnanopahita Chaitanyam, all of them are Anatma. That Anatmatvam Etesham, of these. So, Etesham Putradinam, of this Putra etc., son etc., Anatmatvam, the status of being the non-self, Uchyate, is being told in the next sentence. In simple words, if we put, the next sentence it will be explained that how this putradi which are taken as atma by the unrefined people are really anatma. So putradayah ye atmatvena pradarshitaha tesham anatmatvam uchyate. So what is considered to be atma is really anatma. That is being clarified in the next sentence. Okay, next is Mrs. एतेहि अतिप्राकृतवादिभिः उक्तेषु श्रुतियुक्त्यनुभवाभासेषु पूर्वपूर्वोक्त श्रुतियुक्त्यनुभवाभासानाम् उत्तरोत्तर श्रुतियुक्त्यनुभवाभासैः आत्मत्वबाधदर्शनात् पुत्रादीनाम् अनात्मत्वं स्पष्टम् एव. So here Acharya is saying that really speaking we don't have to fight with them, because each succeeding one is dismissing the preceding one. So we don't have to do. Putra is Atma. He is dismissed by the Charvaka who says Shariram Atma, and he gave the logic also. When the house is on fire, then person tries to save himself, the body, leaving the son, daughter, etc. upstairs. With himself it is there, he will take it. Many things he will take, Putra also will take. But if it is away, he will try to run away first. And therefore, second one dismiss the first one. Third one dismiss the second one. Like that, each succeeding one is dismissing the preceding one. And therefore, anatmatvam spashtam. Only the last one we have to tell that Atma cannot be shunyam, because the Sushupti Anubhava which you are presenting as the basis is also having the experience, is in the form of experience, and experience cannot be there without experiencer. And we have Paramarsha, the Sukham Asvapsam, therefore there must be experience and experiencer. Therefore Shunyam also is not Atma. That we have to supply for the last one. But here Acharya is mainly focusing on the idea that each preceding one is dismissed by the following one. And therefore what? Putradinam anatmatvam spashtameva. Therefore anatma status of putra etc. is spashtam, very clear. That is said here, etehi atiprakrutavadibihi. By this, Vadi means the viewers, the philosophers. Ati prakrutadi vadibihi. Ati prakrute vadibihi means these viewers or the philosophers, beginning with highly immature, highly unrefined. If you remember, first one was Ati Prakruta. So Ati Prakruta vadibihi, Ati Prakrutadi vadibihi. I am reading wrongly. Ati Prakrutadi vadibihi. By the philosophers, beginning with the most unrefined people who say that Putra is Atma. So by them, Ukteshu. Ukteshu means mentioned. What? Shruti, Yukti, Anubhava, Bhaseshu. By them what was mentioned? They quoted some Shruti. Like Atmana Jayate Putraha. So that was the first sentence. Atma ve Jayate Putraha. No, Atmana ne. Atma ve Jayate Putraha. Then second verse say Anyontara Atma Savaya Esha Purushodnara Sabaya. These are called Shruti. But it's not real Shruti. It is Shrutya Abhasa. Why is it called Shrutya Abhasa? It is real Shruti only. Because it is really there, we have Shruti number also is there. How can you say Abhasa? Abhasa means resemblance. It has got semblance with the Shruti, but it is Shruti Abhasa. Really it is not having the status of Shruti. What does it mean? When Shruti is quoted to prove something which it does not mean, then that Shruti with reference to that meaning is called Shruti Abhasa. Shruti, when quoted for conveying the meaning which it really does not convey, then that Shruti with reference to that meaning is called Shruti Abhasa. Is it clear? When you say that Sava Esha Purushonna Rasamayaha, the Shruti is there. It is not that Shruti is not there, you quoted something else. Shruti is there. But the Shruti does not have the Tatparyam of saying that Atma, in its true nature, it is Sthula Sharira. That is not the message. But you are quoting it to prove what? Atma is Sthula Sharira. So when you are quoting this Shruti, Sava Esha Purushonna Rasamayaha, to establish that Atma is Sthula Sharira, which is not the intended meaning of the Shruti, then that Shruti will be called Shruti Abhasa. Is it clear? The intended meaning is different and you are quoting it for different purpose. Then the Shruti will be called Shruti Abhasa. Similarly, Yukti which does not have the basis of Shruti Pramana or Anubhava, Pratyaksha Pramana, then that Yukti will be called Yuktya Bhasa. Like somebody said, when door is half opened, then how much it is closed? When door is half open, half closed. When door is fully open, then how much it should be closed? Fully closed. No, because as much it this is called Yuktya Bhasa. So it looks like logically what? That if it is half open, it should be half closed. Then if it is fully open, what? Fully closed. This is called Yuktya Bhasa. Alright. So we have some Yuktya Bhasa. Like this person said, I am taking cigarette, just for helping the tobacco industry. That is Yuktya Bhasa. Alright. Similarly, Anubhava. We have experience. We do have experience, Thuloham. But this experience does not prove that I am the body. This experience proves that I can have the mistake of committing myself to this body. So, we are not denying that experience, but we are denying the message you are deriving from the experience. So, when experience is quoted to establish some idea which is not really meant by that experience, then that experience is called Anubhava Bhasa. Is it clear? When Anubhava is quoted to establish something which is not the real message, the reality behind the experience, then that Anubhava quoted is called Anubhava Bhasa. So fallacious presentation of Shruti, Yukti and Anubhava is called Shruti, Yukti, Anubhava Bhasa. That is Ukteshu. When the Vadibihi by different philosophers, starting with the Ati Prakruta, highly unrefined person, Shruti, Yukti, Anubhava Bhasa, the semblance, the sentences having the semblance with the Shruti, Yukti and Anubhava, when they are quoted, or in those quotations, there is fallacy. And how is this fallacy established? So here, Ukteshu, Shruti, Yukti, Anubhava, Vaseshu, we can take Adhikaran, Vishaya Saptami. In that subject matter, there is Anatmatvam Spashtameva, we can do it. Or Anubhava Vaseshu Satsu, Ukteshu Satsu. When it is told, when Shruti, Yukti, Anubhava, Bhasa are told Then पूर्वोक्त श्रुति युक्ति अनुभव भाषानाम. Of पूर्वोक्त श्रुति युक्ति अनुभव आभासा, the resemblance of Shruti, Yukti and Anubhava which were mentioned earlier in preceding order. So earlier mentioned Shruti, Yukti and Anubhava, Tesham Uttrottara Shruti, Yukti, Anubhava Bhasehi, by the semblance of Shruti, Yukti and Anubhava which are quoted later. Atmatva Bhada Darshanat. So whatever is quoted by the earlier philosopher to establish the Atmatva of something is dismissed by the philosophers who are quoting Shruti, Yukti and Anubhava Bhasa later. So by later one, the preceding one is dismissed. Atmatva Bhada Darshanat, because of the observation of the negation of the status of being the self. So whichever was presented as the self by the previous philosopher is dismissed by the next philosopher. That is the meaning of Atmatva Bhada Darshanat. So Purvokta Shruti Yukti Anubhava Bhasanam Uttrottara Shruti Yukti Anubhava Bhasehi, by the resemblance of Shruti Yukti Anubhava quoted by the later philosopher, what is happening? Atmatva Bhada Darshanat. By the later philosophers or the later Shruti Yukti Anubhava Bhasa, the Atmatva status for different things quoted by the previous philosopher is negated. And therefore what? Putradinam Anatmatvam Spashtameva. And therefore Anatma status of Putra etc. is clear only. Means we don't have to do. Among themselves they have dismissed each other. It is called Sundopasanda Nyaya. Sunda and Upasanda. They were two asuras. And they were very close to each other and they were very powerful. And they did tapas. And when Brahmaji appeared, then they asked, we want immunity from or exemption from death. Brahmaji said, that absolute sense I cannot give you. You put some condition for your death. Because if somebody is born, he has to die. You can make your death almost impossible or very, very difficult. That much provision I have. And we are experienced. My friend Vishnu is there, so he will help me. I will create problem and he will solve it. So Sunda and Upasanda, they said, what impossible like condition, which cannot happen. And they said, we are so close to each other. And therefore, we will not kill each other. So he said, both of us can die only by each other. Means I can die by my brother can die by me. Can be killed by me. So they thought that will never happen. We are so close. And Brahmaji said, Tathastu. Then they became so powerful and they started harassing Devatas. And then, what to do? Then one Apsara was sent. A beautiful woman, this heavenly woman. Tilottama, I think if I remember the name correctly. And seeing them, both of them were so much enamored, And each one wanted to marry her. And the first one, Sundop, said, she is your sister-in-law, Bhabhi aapki. Unhone bole, aapki Bhabhi. So Bhabhi means sister-in-law. So you don't look upon her as your wife. She is your sister-in-law, So no, it's not like that. I am going to marry. I saw first. No, but I had decided first. So they started fighting and they killed each other. So that is called what? Sundopasanda Nyaya. So Bhagavan didn't have to do anything. Apsara came, did that. So similarly, all these Purva Pakshas they dismiss each other. And that is said here by Purva Purva Shruti Yukti Anubhava Abhasa was dismissed by the later ones and shown that Atmatva established by the previous Shruti Yukti Anubhava is dismissed by the later Shruti Yukti Anubhava Abhasa, and therefore Anatmatvam Spashtam Eva. Still, that may not be very satisfactory, because Shruti Yukti Anubhava Bhasa is dismissed by what? Shruti Yukti Anubhava Abhasa. So Abhasa is dismissing Abhasa, so we may not get satisfaction. Therefore Acharya quotes one more. Therefore Tikakara says, Na kevalam parasparam vigitatvat eva putradinam anatpatvam kintu prabala shrutyadibihi purvesham shrutyadinam badhitattvadapi iti patati. So he is referring to other Shruti. And by that Shruti, what he wants to convey? That it is not that they are mutually contradictory, therefore they are wrong. Paraspam vigitatvat. Vigitatvat means contradictory. Na kevalam parasparam vigitatvat eva putradinam anatpatvam. Just because they are contradictory to each other, therefore only there is anatmatvama putradi. That is not the case. Kintu prabala shrutyadibihi, by prabala shruti etc., shruti yukti, by that also the earlier shruti which were quoted by them are badhita. Shruti is badhita in the sense they wanted to establish. Shruti as such is not badhita. But Shruti which they were quoting for establishing particular meaning, that meaning is badhita. Therefore Shruti in Purvapakshi Ukta Arthe badhita. And because of that there is a prabala Shruti, stronger Shruti, which will dismiss the Atmatvam of Putra, Sthula Sharira and Indriya, Prana etc. By that also Anatmatvam of Putradi is established. That is being said in the next sentence. So first one was simpler approach, that Purvapakshis themselves will take care of each other and therefore all of them are wrong. Therefore Putradina Manatpatva Spashta. Now he says we have positively some Shrutis which will dismiss the views of Purvapakshi. Kincha pratyak asthula achakshuhu apranaha amanaha
Kincha pratyak asthula achakshuhu apranaha amanaha
akarta chaitanyam chinmatram sat ityadi prabala shruti virodhat पुत्रादि शून्य पर्यंत अस्य पुत्रादि शून्य पर्यंतस्य जडस्य चैतन्याभास्यत्वेन घटादिवत् अनित्यत्वात् जडस्य चैतन्यभास्यत्वेन घटादिवत् अनित्यत्वात् अहं ब्रह्मेति विद्वद् अनुभव प्राबल्याच्च तत्तत् श्रुति युक्ति अनुभव भासानां बाधितत्वादपि पुत्रादिशून्य पर्यन्तम् अखिलम् अनात्मा एव. So he says it is not only that mutual fight among themselves is the basis for establishing that Putradi are Anatma. We have specific Shruti which will show that Putradi are Anatma. That's what is said here. Kincha, moreover, Pratyak, Asthula, Achakshuhu, Apranaha, Amanaha, Akarta, Chaitanyam, Chinmatram, Sat. So you see how many words are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 patients are there, 9 injections are there. So, pratyak means is inner. So this is displacing what? Putraha Atma. Because Putra is outside. Whereas Atma is what? Inner. It is innermost essence. Therefore, Atmanaha Pratyaktvat Putrasya Anatmatvam. Atma is Pratyak, innermost, and therefore it cannot be an external object. Sun. Therefore, Putrasya Anatmatvam. Atmanaha Pratyaktvat Putrasya Apratichaha Putrasya Anatmatvam. Clear? Okay. Now, Sthula Sharira is not Atma. Why? Because Atma is Asthulaha. Sthula Sharira is what? Sthula. Naturally, Sthula Sharira has to be Sthula. Sthula means what? Perceptible. Whereas Atma is Asthula. Asthula Mananu Arasvam is there. So this is the Shruti Vakyas. What he is quoting is Shruti Vakyas selectively from different places. Asthulaha. And therefore what? Atma is not Sthula Sharira. Then next view was what? Indriyani Atma. For that we have what Vakya? What? Achakshuhu. So Atma is not Chakshu. Atma is not having the eyes. Atma is not of the nature of eyes. Achakshuhu. So this is dismissing what? Indriyani Atma. Then Apranaha. Divyoshyavurtah Purushaha. Then Sabahya-bhyantaro Yajaha. Then Apranohyamana Shubhraha. Then what next? Where does it come? Mundaka. Aksharat Paratah. Spelling is next. Jamban problem. So Aksharat Paratah Para. Vishpulinga comes. I think Vishpulinga comes first and then this comes. Vishpulinga is the first mantra. Anyway, so Apranaha. This Atma is not Prana Rupa. Avidyamana Pranaha and also Aprana, not Pranaha. Amanaha is not of the nature of being a mind. Amanaha. Then Vijnanatma is dismissed. Akarta. Akarta is what is called Dhyayati iva, Lelayati iva. Yaschain manyate hantam. What is it? Yaschain manyate.
Yaschainam manyate.
The first starting what? Hantaschain manyate hantum. Hataschain manyate hatam. Bhauto na vijanitaha nayamanti na hamyate. Is it Shruti or Smruti? Shruti. Shruti. Then the Smruti is what? Yainam vetti hantaram yaschainam manyate hatam. Okay. Alright, so Akarta. So Akarta is dismissing what? Vijnanatma. Vijnanamaya kosha is Atma. Then Chaitanyam. It is of the nature of consciousness. This is dismissing what? Whose view is Ajnanam? Tarkika. Prabhakara Tarkika is dismissed by Chaitanyam. Okay, then next word is Chinmatram. Taneya. What is dismissing?
Jadatmaka.
Ajnanopaitam Chaitanyam. Chinmatram means what? Chid eva. Natu Ajnanopaitam Chaitanyam. Chinmatram. Very appropriately is given. Chinmatram. Chinmatram word must have come in some Shruti, but one Chinmatra is there. Trishu Dhamasu Yadbhogyam Bhokta Bhogasya Yadbhavet Tebhyo Vilakshanas Sakshi Chinmatroham Sadashiva. Sakshi Cheta Kevalo Nirgunasya. Okay. Chinmatram. Then Sat. This is dismissal of what? Shunyam. Asat. Sat. Where Sat comes? Sadeva Soumya Idamagrasit. Okay. So Sat Ityadi etc. Prabal Shruti Virodhat. Because of the contradiction with Prabala, more powerful Shruti. What do we mean by more powerful Shruti? The Shruti which is having Tatparyam in itself is called Prabala Shruti. And Shruti which is having Tatparyam in something else is called Aprabala Shruti. So Prabala Shruti Virodhat. Because of the contradiction with the powerful Shruti, therefore what? Putradi Shunya Paryantam Akhilam Anatma Eva. So we have to connect with that. Virodhat Putradi Shunya Paryantam Akhilam. All. Starting with Putra up to the Shunyam. Paryantam is up to. Is Anatma Eva. Is Anatma only. Is non-self alone. Then one more reasons are given. Not one. Two more reasons are given. And that we'll see in the next class. Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnakaya Purnameva Vashishyate Om Shanti 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 Hari Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha Hari Om